What's up, everybody? This is Romero Phillips, your favorite real estate agent. So, hey, we at week 10. The Browns versus the Jets. I don't know where to start with this one. Because, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I don't know where to start with this one. I'm going to start with Dillon Gabriel because I got his stats up here. 17 for 32, 167 yards for 2 TDs, 0 interceptions. So just thinking about Dillon Gabriel, this is not NFL quarterback play. No matter how you put it, no matter how you look at it, no matter what it is that you have to say, this guy is maybe a backup quarterback, somebody to come in that would know the offense and can throw the defense off a little bit to get a couple of scores, a couple of drives to win a game. But he's nobody's starter. We got too many people out here advocating for him. And let me tell you something. I don't want to see nothing happen to the young man. I just don't think he's a starter. I just don't think that he's won the job. I think it's time for Shedeur Sanders. The bright spot was Quinshon Judkins, though, against the Jets. 22 carries for 75 yards. Yeah, 75 yards might not be a lot, but guess what? But he did his thing. 22 carries for 75 yards, I think that's solid. Dillon Gabriel, he had 5 carries for 54 yards. That's pretty good. You know, you got to run. In today's league, you got to be able to run the ball. And he did his thing. Mr. Malachi Corley, 2 carries for 32 yards. And then Jerome Ford, 1 carry for 1 yard. Why is Jerome Ford still on the team anyway? He should have been out with the last bunch of folks. And then we got the rookie Dylan Sampson, 2 carries for -4 yards. But I got to suspect we're going to see better play out of Dylan Sampson. Mr. Jerry Jeudy, 6 receptions for 78 yards. And by the way, the Browns did score 20 points, but I'm going to maintain and I'm going to say the Browns have to. I'm going to say it's a must that the Browns score 28 points a game. Because the defense, they only can hold up but so much. They a really good defense. I heard somebody say over the last couple of weeks that the Browns defense is a championship Super Bowl caliber defense, but we got to have that complementary offense. And by all means, kicker, please make the field goals. My God, enough about that. Harold Fannin Jr., 4 receptions for 44 yards. David Njoku, 2 for 21 yards. Cedric Tillman, 2 for 11 yards. Quinshon Judkins, 2 for 10 yards. And they say Dylan Sampson, 1 for 3 yards. So we getting some plays on offense. I think between the offense and defense, we can go up a little bit more to keep the other team's defense on the field in order for the Browns to actually become victors in some of these games. And in some of these games, the Browns just shooting themselves in the foot with penalties, turnovers, three and outs, lack of third down conversions. We just got to do better at that. Let's look at the defense. Defense. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let's look at this defense. What's my brother name here? Carson Schlesinger. This guy is I'm going to tell you, Carson Schlesinger has turned out to have been one of the best picks that we have got thus far. And we hadn't seen Shedeur Sanders yet. But Carson Schlesinger is one of the best picks in my mind in the draft right now. 5 solo tackles, a half a sack. He's doing his thing. Here go Bush, Devin Bush, who we acquired from the Steelers. 3 solo tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Schlesinger had 2 tackles for loss. Rayshon Jenkins, 2 solo tackles. We got a lot of solo tackles on the board. Now they kept Myles Garrett kind of quiet on this one. Even though he had a sack, but 2 solo tackles, 2 tackles for loss and a sack. At this point, I'm expecting Myles Garrett to at least get 1 or 2 sacks a game. it seemed like that's just going to be his resume this year. He seems to be healthy. He's playing at a high level. And it just seemed like the defense overall is playing at a high level. Let's see here. We talked about Tyson Campbell. Malik Collins, 2 solo tackles and a half a sack. Pretty good. Pretty good. Delpit, 1 tackle. Who we got? Blank Whiteheart. Malik Collins, 2 tackles and a half a sack. I think I just said him. Now Mason Graham, he's been the silent one. He's the highest draft pick that we had this year. I think we picked at number 5. But he's a silent guy in the stat column almost every week. Mason Graham, 2 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. 1 tackle for loss. And we got some other players. Let's see what Denzel Ward did against the Jets. He had, 1 tackle? Okay, well, that's fair, But, but he's a shutdown corner. He's doing his thing. And I just think that some of the misfortunes that the Browns are having throughout these games, and this is just my opinion. I'm not this sports guru or football guru or Browns guru. I just think it's the lack of ability for the offense to stay on the field for an extended amount of time to keep the other team's offense off the field. Quarterback play. It all got to go back to the quarterback play. The defense is humming. So I'm gonna say this like this: if the defense make a mistake from time to time, I give them that pass. You know why? I'm gonna give them that pass because they the standout of the team, the defense. How is it that, let me go back up to Dylan Gabriel. And this is just game. How is it that you got 167 yards passing, but 54 yards rushing? And his ability to run, I see it. It is there. But I think you got to begin to find out how to create opportunities with your run and then also with the pass, because he's still throwing passes in the dirt. I mean, I think against the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, he threw like 4 passes in the dirt. I mean, but everybody's talking that this man is the guy for the Cleveland Browns. No, he's not. You can't throw passes in the dirt because you don't want to throw an interception. Man, put the ball on the man, period. Or is it that you don't have the arm strength to get it there with that laser strike, that bullet? You don't have that target in the arm like what everybody think. I mean, he did play 6 years in college. I wonder why he hung around. I mean, somebody tell me in the comments, why did he hang around for 6 years in college? He wasn't good enough to come out in 4 years or 3 years like some of these players are doing? Let me know. That's all I'm saying. Let me know. Why is it that this young, did he have to stay to get his degree? I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you could have came out in 4 years and still wouldn't got your degree. Hey, they do that. But anyway, well, you know what? We done and I'm out.